I don't know if you have the same feelings as I do, but currently finding a survival game that can combine difficulty with great graphics is increasingly difficult, since today's mobile games are more focused on making money than on anything else. Thinking about it, Top Mobile Games has arrived to bring you a top 10 with the best survival games for Android and iOS in 2022. Let's go to the video. First, Project GAIA. This is a TPS that became very famous for its huge variety of weapons, equipment, and possibilities when it comes to destroying the enemy team. In addition to having extremely realistic graphics, I guarantee you that surviving in this game with such complex artificial intelligence is almost impossible if you're alone, unless you repeat the same level several times until you memorize all possible paths to win. Second, Lost in Blue. In this game, you're on a completely abandoned island, and for that reason, you'll face all kinds of threats in order to survive. By having a top view very similar to a MOBA game, you can observe all the details of the scenario to help you collect the right resources. And well, as if the game wasn't difficult enough, you also face sharks, wild creatures, and even dinosaurs, meaning just one mistake and you lose instantly. Are you enjoying the video so far? So already leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything else. Third, Heroes of Metaverse. Speaking of difficult games, I think this one is the best on the list, as there are so many projectiles on the screen that it looks like Toho. In other words, an extremely hardcore game. With graphics and an atmosphere similar to Cyberpunk theme, your goal is to master the mechanics and get new items to make your journey through the arena easier. Also, another positive point of the game is that you don't have to spend your money to progress, since with just the normal boxes in the game, you can already finish the levels if you're very good, just like me, who has completely addicted after reaching the second arena. Fourth, Just Survive. With beautiful graphics but extremely light, this is a pretty normal survival game, where you can use bows, weapons, and tools to collect new resources, kill the necessary animals to eat, and look for some lakes to not die of thirst. In short, anything in this game is enough to kill you, but once you build your first base, you start to feel a lot safer and more relaxed. So that's your first focus. Fifth, The Survivalists. With graphics very similar to Stardew Valley, this is a very cute and light survival game, perfect to play at any age. In addition to surviving, your main objective is to investigate all the mysteries hidden on this island, and with each passing day you become more and more prepared, with food left over, the right equipment, and much more. Sixth, Epic Raft Fighting Zombie. If you've ever played Raft on PC, you'll just love this game. Here you are alone in the middle of the ocean, and you must control your character as best as you can to build a true aquatic base. And as if that wasn't hard enough, some sharks are always close to this region, just waiting for the right time to attack you and destroy everything. So make your own plantation, heat the water to drink, and have a lot of fun. Seventh, Ocean is Home. I mean, by the name of this game, you might think that this one is also set in the middle of the ocean, but not really. Here you are in an archipelago, but the city is advanced enough to have cars, modern houses, and even electricity. The focus of survival in this game is simply to simulate real life, while exploring an island full of sinister and dangerous secrets. Plus, the first-person view makes everything better. Eighth, Radiation Island. The story of this game is that you ended up entering a parallel reality, and for that reason, your main goal is to solve all the puzzles that appeared in front of you to return to the real world. The problem is that we are talking about an open world survival game. That is, you'll find bears, bizarre creatures, and even people who do everything to kill you. Ninth, Last Day on Earth. This game became so famous a few years ago that everyone should already know it. However, it's still one of the best survival games of all time. Here you woke up in an apocalyptic world and must survive several hordes of zombies while collecting equipment to get stronger. The great difficulty of this game is that if you end up dying, you'll lose most of your items, being an extremely hardcore and stressful game. 10th, Last Island of Survival. With a world bordering on chaos, hunger, thirst, and health bar, a host of enemies, realistic graphics, and even the possibility to build your own base, this is one of the most epic survival games in history. After collecting the necessary resources, you can forge new armor, build firearms to help you, and do everything in your power to survive the last days on planet Earth. Afterwards, you need to escape this island within a limited time, which can be even more complicated.